Hey guys, welcome back. We're here at MCO, Orlando International. We're on our way to California, meet up with some friends for a cruise.
It's travel day and happy 4th of July.
Yeah, happy Independence Day, everyone. Today is 4th of July. We'll be traveling on American Airlines, very fitting. But we'll take you along with us. So here we go, back to Cali. All right, and I got my Buc-ee's going. All right, guys, let's go. All right, bags are in. That was a really great process. Probably did that and probably got our tag in like 30 seconds, and then the check-in process probably under 2 minutes. That was an extremely quick process. Great way to start. I like the American flag up on the sign. That's nice. And we're about to hop on one of these little trains. I like this at the airport shop. America 250 stuff. That's really cool. It's funny. Alright, here's my breakfast today. A little cheese thing, some grapes, crackers, and a bottle of water. I'm heading back to gate number 3. Our flight should board in about 25 minutes. Alright, we're through. We're going down the jetway thing. Off to LA. Alright, here we go. We got the FIFA sticker on it. Here's mine.
Bye.
Board, it's only 6:45, so not too bad. We should take off probably 15 minutes or so. Alright, so a trek and a half to get here. Had to get on a shuttle bus, and then it's in this big complex. And now we're up on the 5th floor, so not the most convenient thing, but we made it. It's good. Hopefully they got our car, because we did make a reservation. Alright, he said to make sure the plates match, and they do, and we got like a pretty decent SUV. I think it's still technically a mid-size, but it's a lot bigger than I thought we were getting. I was just telling Mars I thought we were actually getting something tiny, which is not really what I wanted anyway. I had originally rented a Tesla Model 3, but apparently where we're dropping it off to, they don't have chargers or something, so they wouldn't let me, because originally I messed up and I made the reservation for pickup and drop off at LAX at this place, but so I had to go back. So anyway, this is our car though, so it'll take us around LA for the next few days. Alright, our Chinese place was closed on the 4th, but guess who's open? Best fast food burger in the world. Alright, and this is number 300, I didn't realize that. Yeah. They actually have a company store, in Alhambra, I think? Or, I always forget which city it is, but they have one here. Not too busy yet. It's only 11:27 in the morning. Right. Our drinks. Waiting on our food. We got our food. It looks delicious as always. Where's the burger? And I thought this was cool. They have this on the bottom of the trays. Good job, In-N-Out. This is great. It's really cool. Right, here's my double in all of its glory. Looks so good. Mars has got her single over there. What do you think?
I dream of this.
I know In-N-Out is spread, but for now they're mostly in Cali. So this is one of the very few things that I would say Cali still has a leg up on. But excellent. Can't wait. Yeah, it's so good. And I get the grilled onions, amazing. Definitely one of my favorite things. So absolutely love In-N-Out. If you've never had it, please try it. I think you'll like it. I know some will still argue whether it's the best or not, but I definitely think it is. At the very least, I don't think you'll dislike it. Oh yeah, it's way better than Five Guys. And then we got strawberry shakes, and actually they messed up. I only ordered one, but she was very nice, and she said, you know what, for the 4th of July, you can have the other one. So very cool, and it just ties into how great this place is. Really good service. In that case too, you know, she acknowledged it was wrong. She could have obviously just tossed it or whatever they do, but she made the call and gave it to us. So just really cool. And again, just to look around, like the artwork that's in here, and they're always clean and nice and bright, even when they're busy. And right now they're just not busy yet, but I'm sure they will be. We demolished our burgers, and they gave us a free sticker. How cool is that? Just adds on to what I was saying. The service here is really good. So here's our receipts. Mars's burger, my 2 double doubles. I usually get ketchup instead of the spread with grilled onions. Our fries and drink, and then the one shake, which we got the bonus one. So it basically came to 30 bucks even, and then with tax came to 32.33. Here it is, the replica of the very first In-N-Out. It's just this little stand. You have the 2-way speaker, and I guess there's a bit of discussion on whether this was the very first speaker box for a drive-thru or the second, but still pretty sweet. Still pretty innovative then. And then you see the gravel drive that you should be able to come up. Yeah, no delay, speedy, but not the speedy system. That was a different place. Oh, this is cool. Look at the cigarette vending machine.
One cent.
Yeah, I got some Camels, Lucky Strikes. What is Chesterfield and Morris and Co. Something Morris. Sorry, I don't know my cigarettes. I guess I know the first two. What it looks like here, and you see the sodas and thing. I like this sign too. It looks really cool. Little soda bottles, yeah. Cooler, just like the coffee pots and the fan.
I would love to have one of those.
So they got this really nice sign out here, some photos built in. Talks about how it opened on October 22nd, 1948, and specifically at 4:15 p.m. It's very cool. Sorry, I know there's a glare. I'm trying to move a little bit for you guys, but it is a 10 by 10 building. Yeah, and that's basically what they got here. Ooh. You alright? It was a backfire. But look at this washer right here.
Easy spin dryer.
Yeah, look at that. Got all the different settings. You got your wash. Look at that.
Look at the potatoes.
Potatoes. So they washed potatoes. That's cool. They should be able to show us how to make a burger in here, if he allows us in there. Wow, here's where all those delicious fries come from. And this is the flat top grill. We got some photos put out. Oh yeah, the potato cutter, which they still use, just in a different manner.
We use pretty much the same thing in our stores nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, you see them doing it in the back.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
Icing block on bottom. This is how we shape up all of our fries with that perfect matchstick shape every single time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, they just so they wash them, bring
Yes.
them in, just go to town and like I guess
you stage
fry
right
it
here.
basically, right?
Fryer, yeah.
Wow,
That is
that's
pretty
really neat. Yeah, look at that.
Those were pretty big cars.
Yeah, and it says show you all your condiments. I like this. I like all the fake food. It's funny. Oh, they even have fake burgers. Like,
It's crazy how like small it is.
yeah,
Now
so you
it's
got your
so
cooler.
busy.
Get your soda pop, and then your coffee.
ready to see what you
Yeah, so this is cool. Again, it's a replica of the original 10 by 10 building, little car drive. That's all it was, into a gigantic empire, which we love them for it. So we were just on the other side of the highway, and there isn't a real In-N-Out here, but there's also this really cool store. I was here a few years ago. I have a video, but Mars has never been, and I wanted to come back to see what they had that might be new. All right, so we checked out the store. Realized I wasn't filming. Sorry, guys. But listen, they got a lot of cool shirts and stuff in there. A lot of this is available online, but it is nice to see it in person. They looked like they had past year's shirts as well, so if you maybe missed one or whatnot. So just a really good selection. I think it's worthwhile to come over here because you got the actual In-N-Out there that you can go eat at. You got the replica one just over here, so you get a little history and just to see something cool, and then over here to do your shopping. So it's kind of the In-N-Out block right here, and not a bad place to stop, and I think sometimes overlooked, especially with all the other stuff here in SoCal. So anyways, we are gonna head towards our hotel in Buena Park, kind of get settled in, and we'll see what we do from there, but we'll take you along with us. All right, here's our obligatory room tour. It's the Courtyard Marriott in Buena Park, right across from Medieval Times, which we will be going to tomorrow. Got a little TV, nice desk. This pulls out. Yeah, we got a small balcony, it looks like. We even got this little love seat couch thing. Ottoman, table, king size bed. Actually, it feels pretty spacious in here, which is nice. And then the restroom area. Huh. Ooh, that was quite the delay. Vanity and sink. And oh. All right. Bathroom, toilet, shower. It's not bad. I mean, it's basic, and we got a good rate, so I'm not complaining. See what Mars found outside. What'd you find outside, Mar?
Fixing the screen door.
Oh, it came off the track. Yeah, it happens. Hey, look, there's Medieval Times right there.
And there's Knott Berry Farm.
Yeah, and look at that, guys. There's Knott Berry Farm right there.
You're right across the large Porto.
Yeah, I don't think I can show you, but there's
We'll go over there.
gigantic Portos over there, yeah. And if you don't know Portos, allow us to introduce it to you. We will be happy to. But anyway, this is our room. I think we're just gonna kind of chill out, get settled in for a minute, and relax, but we'll be with you in a moment. All right, we're gonna take a little walk.
Yeah.
Check out some of Buena Park here on Beach Boulevard. It's actually our room up there. Oh, you can hear the roller coaster people screaming.
It's so weird being outside and not seeing the lizards running around.
It's true, there's no little critters. It's not humid, that's I guess a plus, but I mean, it's 84 degrees, but because it's a dry heat, it feels different for sure.
With the breeze, I'm like, put on my sweater. But it's weird.
And there's Medieval Times right there, which we were showing you earlier. And then right here is this gigantic Porto's bakery. If you don't know Porto's, it's is it Cuban? I thought it was
Puerto Rican? Oh, that was
no, like Brazilian, like Portuguese. Anyway, yeah, it's really good. This one I think is their newest one, but it's huge. The one in Burbank, I mean, it's a modest size one. The fact that this is its own freestanding building and everything else, it's pretty impressive. There's a Rockin' Brews here. This is kind of like almost like Harbor Boulevard in Anaheim. There's a lot of restaurants and things here. The Pirate Show dinner too. What was that, Mark?
Medieval Times.
Yep, there's Medieval Times.
Hopefully this time I don't lose my turkey leg.
Yep, no losing turkey legs.
Last time we came with his parents, I got it to go and they put it in a bag and the bottom of the bag broke and I didn't realize it, so the turkey fell down. I didn't know I lost it.
But you guys probably can't see it, but just right over there is the Pirates Show dinner. That's Buena Park, or the Buena Park sign, sorry is what I meant. And then the freeway there, I-5's just right there.
There's a murder mystery thing.
Oh yeah, there's also a murder mystery dinner show too. We used to have one of those in Orlando. I don't think that we still do. Alright, so we're walking over to Porto's actually. We're gonna see about getting a coffee and a pastry. But it does look nice, and being that it's big, I'm curious, because the one in Burbank can sometimes have a long line. Yeah, so they have the whole cafe there. They have the bakery here, it looks like.
And like that's it. Oh, and there's a whole other thing over here.
Wow, yeah, cakes and stuff are over there, but all these goodies. And then the coffee is right here. Good looking pastries over here too. Yeah, look at that big chocolate croissant. I like all the windows though, it's nice and bright in here. Yeah, all this stuff looks really good.
The bakery.
Yeah, they got fountain drinks over there, and then like all the bakery stuff over there, and then the cafe, like full meals and food over here. There's Marge's cold brew.
Oh,
Looks really good.
look at that fruit.
Yeah. There's some seating area in here as well.
Just like that, it's still hella busy.
Yeah, that's true. It's very, very busy. Yeah, it's nice that it's broken up because the one in Burbank, because it's only one queue for everything, it backs up and you wait in line a long time.
And if you wanted to get like dozens of pastries, you could do it in advance.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. It really only took us like 5 minutes or less. And now we're back here on what do you call it, beach. And we're gonna head down this way. There's Rock and Brews. Now these are a chain, they're around. Well, originally this was Gene Simmons and a few guys who started the chain. I don't know if they still own it or if they sold it off. Kind of like how Planet Hollywood was originally Schwarzenegger and Stallone and Willis and a few guys that owned it. And then they sold it off, so. But it's a nice walk right now. It's pretty easy to navigate. I mean, there's not a lot of stuff. And like we said earlier, like the weather's pretty good. But basically this light, I forget the name of the cross street, but it's the corner of Knott's right there. So as you can see, we're not far. In fact, it's less than a 10-minute walk, which is pretty great. And then the entrance to Knott's really isn't that much further after that, to be honest. It's a lot different than Disney's. So you could really probably stay where we're at and get to Knott's within about 15 minutes and avoid the parking. So we're at the corner of that light I was telling you about, and that's what I mean. It's right here at the corner of Knott's. I mean, this is it right here. Just down that way, we'll probably see it, is where you would go for the shops and restaurants in front of Knott's and then to get into Knott's. So you're really, really close. So there's Knott's right there. And now we're about to go in right here. I just want to show you what it looked like. It's kind of a jet off thing. I guess it's more of a park entrance, but yeah, this is where it is though. And so this is actually the entrance to the water park. There's Independence Hall peeking up over the top. And one of their biggest claims to fame is that it's an exact replica. They say brick by brick. Yeah, so as we walk up now, there's banners for the 250th, which is really cool. The entrance to Soak City is there, but yeah, we got these people in costume, which is cool. Look at this banner, it's neat. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so that's a lot more exhibits than I thought they were doing, but that's really cool. They've been doing stuff for the 250th anniversary. Yeah, and look, there's Ben Franklin and his kite.
Western Avenue. Yeah. So just on the other side of Western, there are a few locations.
That's cool. Yeah. All right. Cool. So yeah, we want to go inside and I think maybe hear the argument for the Declaration. So yeah, this place is really cool. Yeah, really neat. And then they have a replica of the Liberty Bell. Yeah, we want to go in here because this is where they would have done the arguments for writing the Declaration of Independence. So I think, yeah, so I think just in case so I hear it, I'm going to turn off the mic and use the one that's on the DJI.
Welcome to our final presentation today of the Store of Philadelphia. If you ever want to come back to the hall, by the way, all right, it is open 7 days a week, all right, usually from 10 to 4, all right? So if you ever want to rewatch this again for any reason, all right, I won't be here giving you the presentation, but someone will be here with a nice little key and they start it up for you. And you guys can take your time and look at everything. But you guys came here for the Storm of Philadelphia. And you guys probably have no idea what this is, unless you guys have been here before. All right? But what you guys are about to see is a audio reenactment of what it was like to be in the very room where the Declaration of Independence was debated. All right? So, what's gonna happen in this room is, very top of the room, we got Mr. John Hancock. He's the president of this meeting, all right? You might know or recognize his name from his very large signature, all right? Next to him, we have Mr. Thompson, all right? And Mr. Thompson, he's the one who's taking the minutes. Pretty much kind of what we're getting from this audio presentation, we got it from him. He wrote all the notes, all right? Took very much note of what was happening during these meetings, okay? Another thing I want you guys to keep in mind of are the quills. You'll see 14 tables, but of course one of them is Mr. Thompson. The rest of them, the 13, are representing 13 colonies, all right? This is kind of how it looked, just a little bit more spread out because they did use this whole back area, all right? Now as the quills go up, it'll just be who is talking with the delegates. So that way you guys can understand. Now there is some flashing that happens, so if anyone has any sensitivity to some flashing, it happens a couple times, but just be aware. All right? And with that, I think I've done enough talking for you guys. Now you can hear these men go ahead and talk right now.
The holding of the State House bell. I summon you from the members of the Second Continental Congress to assemble here in the Pennsylvania State House.
And my whole heart is in it. All that I am. All that I am. And all that I hope in this life, I am now here, ready to sleep. And I leave off as I began. As live or die, survive or perish. I am for this declaration. It is my living sentiment. By the blessing of God, it shall be my dying sentiment. Independence now. Independence forever.
That was just a taste of the show called The Storm of Philadelphia. It was very good. I may show the whole thing in a longer video, but for now, I am in the shop trying to look around before they close. Cool. Different deeds and stuff about the flags. Collapsible shot glass. That's cool. The British soldier. The Liberty Bell. These coins are really cool. I have one like this. Replica of the Liberty Bell. Again, I love all the woodworking and craftsmanship in here. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Happy 4th. Thank you. Happy 4th, you guys. All
I
right.
believe we saw Benjamin Franklin.
Right, there's good old Ben Franklin.
That little sassy pants. I was just thinking back to the island, Oak Island.
Yeah, he's a treasure hunter as well. Yeah, it's very interesting. I didn't know a lot of that, and I didn't know New York abstained, or I had forgotten maybe, or I don't recall that. So that's interesting. But they were putting a lot on the line. I mean, they joked about it, and I know you made a comment like, why would you joke about that? But I think anything to lighten the mood, because frankly, they might have all died regardless of passing this declaration
Just
or
having
not.
to go to the safe house, like didn't they have to go to several Mason houses to sneak into the main house for their Congress?
Yeah, there were different reasons. They had to
Had to
evade any
hide.
spies from Britain. But yeah, this is a really neat exhibit, and it's interesting that it's here. I don't know the backstory on that, but it is cool that Independence Hall sits right here with Knott's, and it's on their property basically. Like I said, you know, you can do events here, and it ties into the park if you want them to. It says, by the rude bridge that arched the flood, their flag to April's breeze unfurled. Here once the embattled farmer stood and fired the shot heard round the world. So it represents all the average folks, the common man who stood up for this nation in its infancy, who knew it was worth fighting for, and literally put their lives on the line. Many did give up their lives for it. So pretty powerful stuff, and I think we do take it for granted sometimes. But what a gorgeous building. And again, knowing that it's a replica, I've never had a chance to go to Philadelphia, but we'd love to. I'd love to see the real one, of course, but right now this is the next best thing, so to speak. But I think it's pretty fantastic. Again, very fitting. I'm glad that we're here today, and America's 250th birthday. Can't think of a much more fitting place to be, even if it's a replica. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it here at Independence Hall.
You do declare.
I do declare this video is over. This is obviously just the start, though. We got a lot more to show you, a lot more stuff. I actually don't even know how I'm gonna edit this, so this may or may not be the end or not. But just in case, we had a great time here at Independence Hall. Come check it out if you get a chance.
Yeah, they're open 7 days a week. 10
That's
a.m.
That's right, 10 to 4. I think Christmas is the only day it says it's closed.
Yeah, that's
Well,
crazy.
Not too bad. But thanks for tuning in as always, guys. Happy 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. Great first 250 years. Hopefully many more to come. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time. Bye-bye.